Hi, you're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K, broadcasting around the world, award winners and emerging artists from the city beautiful Orlando, Florida. I'm flipping the pages of a book called The Science of Can and Cannot by Chiara Marletto. The book starts with her observing the falls on Sentosa, a small satellite island of Singapore. She's observing green-lit cable cars running smoothly through the air, boats and ships moving lazily across the bay, the music from the bars whispering in the warm equatorial night, and farther back in the distance a lighthouse flashing on and off. The objects populating that nocturnal landscape display extremely diverse behaviors, each explained by a different branch of physics. Cable cars, boats and ships are powered by engines explained by laws of thermodynamics. The music and its propagation are explained by the theory of sound. Sound is composed of waves of molecules of air which travel to one's ear and are then converted into electrochemical signal in the brain. Molecules are in turn composed of atoms, and atoms are made of subatomic particles such as protons, electrons and neutrons. Light is explained by the laws of electromagnetism, Maxwell's equations. At the most fundamental level, all those phenomena are explained by the quantum theory and general relativity, the two deepest explanations of physical reality we possess at present. Well, if all of us who write music get so deeply in the physical reality, I guess not much music will be produced. Thankfully, from the exuberant music of our guests tonight, I see that the speculations around origin of sound did not prevent them writing great tunes.
Well, I didn't see that coming.
And now, let's see who are our guests tonight.
Whoa, yeah.
Hi, this is Christian de Mesones, aka Big New York, and you're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. This is my new single, Cubano Sandwich, featuring Reagan Whiteside and produced by Cedric Givens. This was a fun track to create, and the experience of collaborating with some of the best musicians in the smooth jazz universe is one I'll never forget. Put on your dancing shoes because this tune is gonna make you move.
Hi everyone, this is Evan Taylor, and you're listening to The Light Lounge with Dimitri K. Right now, I'm on the Southeast Asia Summer Horns 2026 tour, which started at the Java Jazz Festival in Indonesia. We've made our way through China to the Blue Note Tokyo, and now are heading to Hawaii next week to play in Oahu. After that, we'll be headed to Newport Beach, California, and I'll be doing my album release show at Seal Beach, California's world-famous jazz lounge, Spaghettini. I'm so excited about this upcoming release, Skate On, featuring Dave Koz, and I hope you enjoy it.
Hi, this is drummer-producer James PJ Spraggins, and you're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. Check out my latest album, High Five.
we're listening to Silver Lining.
My name is Suzanne Grzanna, also known as the Sax Diva, and you're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. I recently received Best Jazz Artist from Radio Music Awards. I'm so excited. So I hope you enjoy my song Cat's Meow XO. For more information, go to saxdiva.com.
The cat's meow, it start right up like a little bird, my pussycat. The cat's meow, can start right out like this. The cat's meow, can show its dappy when it is little sappy. The cat's meow, can start right out like this. When it's around and it is down and spreading all over town. The cat's meow is on the floor like a little cat in a candy store. The cat's meow can start right out like this. The cat's meow likes to roar like a lion go like a little cat in a candy store. The cat's meow can start right out like this. The cat's meow likes to roar like a lion who'd be dying. Cat's meow will always go like this. Wow.
Hi, this is Annie Minogue from the Annie Minogue Band, and you're listening to our new single Now on Light Lounge with Dimitri K.
Little you say when you don't get your way. Will we ever be able to break this chain?
Hello, I'm Emeal Clark, and you're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K.
We're listening to Quiet Touch.
Early in the morning, she rose into his side, her head upon his shoulder, breathing steady, warm and light. He pulls her a little closer. It's where she's meant to be. Two hearts beating in quiet harmony. Their love is in the quiet, where their hearts stay close. A forever kind of feeling, only tenderness knows. And every silent moment shows how deep their loving grows. When words go unspoken, a quiet touch is all they know. She crosses the room as his arms open wide. She falls in his chest like it's her favorite place to hide. He lifts her hand and kisses it, soft as a quiet sigh. Their love is in the moment as the world is passing by. Their love is in the quiet, where their hearts stay close. A forever kind of feeling, only tenderness knows. And every silent moment shows how deep their loving grows. When words go unspoken, a quiet touch is all they know. A hush falls all around them when the world begins to sleep. A quiet kind of promise in the rhythm of their heartbeats. In every gentle moment, love is whispering them through. A world made soft and simple when it's only them in view. Their love is in the quiet, where their hearts stay close. A forever kind of feeling, only tenderness knows. And every silent moment
Theresa Bentley, and you are listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. We have a new album titled Soft Winds, which means may the wind be at your back rather than saying goodbye. The album musically explores all different aspects of human relationships using New Age jazz chill, pure New Age, and ambient. The first track, Embrace the Mist, explores all of these flavors of New Age music. The idea is embracing a relationship with our future selves and our world community. We need to accept the uncertainty or mist and go with the flow. Have faith that it will be okay even if we cannot see it.
After embracing the mist with Theresa Bentley, let's embrace A Quiet Place by Bob Yonkers. Life is better than listening to a commercial radio station playing endlessly a few resembling songs. If you feel that way, you came at the right place. Light Lounge with Dimitri K plays the best award winners and independent artists around the world. The international star saxophonist Karen de Vroep has a natural sense of form and improvisational touches. His illuminating, deep and ravishing nuances helped the release of my latest album, Shades of Elegance. Now let's scientifically speculate on the release. Starting with nothing but 6 melody lines, proving that nothing, as in quantum theory, is actually a reservoir of infinite potentials, we found that distance and continents are irrelevant. Let's see who are the great musicians involved in my title tune, Shades of Elegance. On the sax, Karen de Vroep from South Africa. On the piano, Charu Suri, New York. On the guitar, Van Galen, Washington, D.C. Bass guitar, Joseph Patrick Moore, Las Vegas, Nevada. Drums, Jeffrey Stern, Los Angeles, California. On the oboe, Jamie Straffeler, Orlando Symphony in Orlando. Mix mastering, John Valery, originally from Sofia, Bulgaria, currently in Orlando, Florida. On Set of Emotions we have another great pianist, John Giannone, from Newport Beach, California. On the Lost Gardens, another great pianist from Orlando, Florida, Alvin L. Giles. For the following tune, The Eloquence of Glass, on the accordion we have Zuppe from Windber, Pennsylvania. And for the end of the show, we're going to play a fraction of one more tune from the release Stone Beach, where we can hear on the guitar Russ Hewitt from Dallas, Texas, on the cello Tess Remy Schumacher from Germany, and on the drums Lloyd Haber. You're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. It's time to say goodbye. And remember, hesitation is temporary, music lasts forever. Most of the artists you heard on this show are independent artists. And if you like some of them, you can Google the name and find them on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, and the rest of the digital media, and that would be a great support for them. For any comments, suggestions, and feedback, please email me at kopublishing@gmail.com. I'm Dimitri K, broadcasting from the city beautiful Orlando, Florida.